You know those weeks when your body just gives up on you? Yeah, this was me this week. What started as a small cold turned into a full-blown coughing attack. And suddenly, my health routine, my mindful eating, and my movement, all of it disappeared. So here's what we'll cover today. First, I'll share the real reason why I got sick this week and what that taught me about mindful recovery. Then, why your body might be getting sick repeatedly, even when you think you're doing all of the things right. Next, I'll show you how to stay consistent with your health goals when you're not feeling your best and how to make recovery part of your process. And finally, we'll look at a few low-effort, high-impact habits that help rebuild your immune system and restore energy. So grab a tea, get comfy, and let's talk about what it really means to stay healthy while sick. Now, as you heard, this week I was sick, which forced me to stay home for 2 days. And what was the outcome? Total chaos. I ate too much, I didn't move around at all, and my mindful eating project went completely off track. But here's the twist. That failure taught me something important about recovery and healing. Now, when I'm at work, I'm focused. I meal prep, I eat intentionally, and I don't snack mindlessly. But when I'm home and when I'm sick, I grab the first thing into the fridge and keep coming back for more. So why does this happen? Why do we fall apart when we get sick? Now here's the simple truth. Our body is already working overtime. When we're sick, our immune system is in fight mode, burning through nutrients and energy faster than we can replenish them. Think of it like this. Think of your body like a battery. When you're constantly getting sick, it's not because your battery is broken, it's because you're draining it faster than you can recharge it. Now this happens because of chronic stress, poor recovery or overtraining, hidden nutrient deficiencies, and gut health imbalances. And here's the myth. Most people think they just need more supplements or more willpower. But often it's about restoring balance, not pushing harder. And that's the key to long-term healing and sustainable wellness. We need to understand that healing is a process. We live in a culture that glorifies productivity. If you're not doing, you feel like you're failing. And I'll be the first to admit that's true. I can't stay in bed, even when sick. The chores need to be done, the meal has to be on the table, and there have to be clean clothes in our closet. I mean, is it just me? Or is this something we all do? Use our sick days to get ahead of our chores. I deeply appreciate if you confirm my suspicion, or better yet, tell me what keeps you occupied on sick leave. But sadly, our immune system doesn't care about our calendar. It cares about balance and healing. So instead of setting rigid goals like work out 5 times a week, we did better by trying adaptive goals like moving gently for 20 minutes, or stretching while watching a TV show, or walking outside in fresh air. These shifts keep our bodies active without draining our energy. And honestly, sometimes, even though I hate to admit it, the healthiest thing we can do is rest. Because rest is not quitting. It's preparing our body for our comeback. Now let's talk about the 4 foundations that matter more when we are recovering. The first one is sleep quality. Our immune system recharges while we rest. And if we are not sleeping deeply, we are not healing. To improve sleep quality, try winding down earlier, limit screens, and keep your room cool and dark. The second, nutrition. Focus on simplicity. Protein, micronutrients, and anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, turmeric, garlic, and soups are our best friends to replenish the body. Next, stress management. Now, if we are always in fight or flight mode, our body won't prioritize healing. So gentle breathing, journaling, or simple doing less is often the most healing thing we can do. And finally, our gut health. Our gut controls our immune system, so we need to support it with probiotics and real food, not processed quick fixes. And when illness strikes again, we won't panic. Instead, we're going to pivot. We're going to do gentle stretching, meditation, journaling, or even meal prepping from bed. We don't have to give up our health goals. We just need a different mode when our body is asking for rest. Now here's one that changed everything for me. Instead of tracking what I do, I track how I feel. Here's how it works. Every morning, rate your energy from 1 to 10. Then plan your day around that number. If you're at a 9, great, push your limits. But if you are at a 4, go slow. Walk, stretch, hydrate, and rest, guilt-free. That's why I call it training with my body, not against it. There are even simple apps or notebooks where you can log energy levels and spot patterns. Now, over time, you'll see how your energy rebuilds, and that's true progress. And talking about progress, I still owe you a glimpse into my Notion spreadsheet for week 6 of my mindful eating project. So here's the data for this week. So welcome to my project Mindful Eating, and this is week 6. This week was from 13th of October until 19th of October, and the weight was pretty average or pretty standard, pretty static this week. It was 76.6 and 76.5 from Monday to Sunday, and there were some fluctuations in the middle. Now, the average calorie intake this week was higher than last week, and it was 1,712 calories on average, and this is above my average intake that I should have, which is around 1,630. So as I told you last week, I am going to work on my calorie intake until I get it right and under my recommended calorie intake to lose weight, and then I will start focusing on my steps, which this week were even lower than last week. So 3,328 steps on average this week. But otherwise, I was pretty good with my water intake, which was 2.2 on the highest and 1.5 on the lowest end. Regarding my sleep, I did have one very sleepless night. It was on Saturday, when I slept only for 3 hours because I was binge watching a TV series until 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, so on Sunday I had a 9-hour stay in bed just to catch up on my sleeping, and this is not recommended. Also, my stress levels were 1 throughout the week, so this was a really stressful free week, and I would like to have more of those. So this is my overview of Project Mindful Eating for week 6, and I will see you again on the week. So as you can see, it's not about perfect discipline or never falling off track. It's about understanding our body signals and learning how to respond with care, not punishment. When I stopped fighting my body and started partnering with it, I began to heal faster, eat more mindfully, and build consistency that actually lasts. Because my health journey isn't about perfection, it's about partnership with my body. And if you want to know more how I support my immune system all winter long, watch my next video. It's about the 4 powerful herbs that keep me from getting sick. It's the tea I drink every season to boost immunity. And trust me, it's a game changer. Until next time, remember, healing is a process. Take care of your body and it will take care of you.